I want to touch on this Tariq Skubal rumors going around here with this trade and like what's going on. I've seen some astronomical trade requests from Tigers fans stating it has to be Holliday, it has to be Mayo, it has to be Basayo, it has to be Kjerstad, and then it has to be Cade Povich, and then maybe one other guy. Insane amount of people, insane amount of talent to acquire a clear-cut number one. I will give him that. He is a clear-cut ace. He is a clear-cut Cy Young candidate. Immediately helps you win a World Series. No questions asked. What I want to ask is, when does it become a point where we look at, okay, Jordan Westburg might be blocking Jackson Holliday? Hypothetical here. Just stick with me. Is Westburg better than Jackson Holliday? He's an all-star, for crying out loud. If he is, are you okay with trading Jackson Holliday? Because you already have an all-star second baseman. Now you have Colby Mayo also in the mix, right? I'm not giving up more than one or two of these guys. I can't tell you who I have as an untouchable. I don't know at this point. Say you want Mayo to play third base, right? We like Jackson. We want Jackson to play second base. Great. Okay with that. Westburg goes back to third, right? What do you do with Mayo? If you want Mayo to play third base, is Mayo better than Westburg? If not, is Mayo expandable? If he is Westburg expandable? I understand the transition eventually possibly to first base, but then brings my next question. Is Mayo better than Ryan Mountcastle? If he is, we know what to do. If he's not, why is he not expandable? I think as a fan base, we kind of have to come to terms with not all prospects pan out. I think we've quickly forgotten how our prospects pan out. Like, we didn't get many for such a long time, and now we haven't really missed. I think we've forgotten. And I'm not saying that one of them are not going to pan out. I'm just saying that you have to take a risk for a Cy Young. But you need to do a calculated and evaluated risk. Who is blocking who? Who is better than the other? And if that's the case, you got to trade one. If Ryan Mountcastle's the block and Mayo is better, trade him. If Westburg is block and Holliday is supposed to be better, trade Westburg. Or vice versa, trade Holliday. Do something. You got to make the decision. You have the farm that is clearly better than everybody else in baseball. You have the opportunity to acquire a number one and move Burns to number two. You become immediate World Series favorites. There is zero questions about it. We got to identify who is a block. Is Colton Cowser available in these trades? I know we want him to play center field. We just drafted 3 amazing center fielders. Granted, they're a couple years away. I can deal with Cedric Mullins in the 9-hole if he hits 220. A 9-hole hitting 220 is fine. We can deal with it. Find a block, find a package, and get it done. That's where I'm at. I'm not going to tell you who they are because I don't know. I don't know who is valued over the other. Only Mike does in the scouting department. But that's where I'm at. It's not going to be an astronomical trade where you're going to get Basayo, Mayo, Holliday, and Kjerstad. It's just not. It's not. Pick one. Pick one of them. And if it's got to be Holliday, it's got to be. If it's got to be Mayo and then you go, kind of dwindling down after that, that's fine too. If it's got to be Basayo, make the decision, get the package together, acquire this guy. Let's go win the division. Let's go win a World Series.